So which is your favorite?
My favorite?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Rocky verse. Yeah, funny enough, that's kind of coming back. They're rebooting that as well. He-Man and all of that stuff.
Dolph Lundgren broke Sylvester Stallone's ribs filming Rocky IV. Hitting him so hard, Stallone spent 9 days in intensive care. The Swedish giant wasn't just muscle. He had a master's degree in chemical engineering from MIT, a Fulbright scholarship, black belt in karate. Then he gave it all up. Moved to New York with Grace Jones. I started acting. Even Drago made him famous. That cold Russian machine. I must break you.
I must break you.
But Lundgren's real education came from watching films. Before he became an action icon, before he directed 8 movies, before he made over 80 films, he studied the masters. Not in film school, in dark theaters. Lundgren loves epics, heroes on journeys, men facing impossible odds. His favorites aren't about explosions. They're about character, simplicity, attention to detail. From Coppola's mob masterpiece to Kubrick's Ancient Rebellion, from Eastwood's revisionist Western to Tarantino's fractured crime saga, these films shaped the action star who became a director, the chemical engineer who became Ivan Drago. These 10 movies educated a warrior. 10. The Wild Bunch. 1969, blood explodes in slow motion.
You trash.
Sam Peckinpah changes violence forever. The Wild Bunch isn't just a Western, it's a requiem for dying men. Pike Bishop leads outlaws into Mexico. One last score. Except the world moved on. Automobiles replace horses, machine guns replace 6 shooters. These men are dinosaurs. They know it.
You know, Carl Weathers, unfortunately, what happened to him. You know, I didn't write a good piece of my heart because I was a kid. And
Lundgren never officially listed this, but it's there in everything he does. The aging warrior, the last mission, the bond between fighters. Peckinpah showed that action heroes can be tragic, that violence has consequences. Bodies don't just fall, they shatter. Lundgren absorbed this. His later films as director explore aging action stars. Men past their prime. One more job. The Expendables franchise lives in Wild Bunch territory, old warriors refusing to quit. The final shootout lasts 10 minutes. The outlaws against an entire army. They know they'll die. They go anyway. Peckinpah cuts between slow motion and real time, makes death operatic. Lundgren learned that action scenes need weight. Those heroes can be flawed, that going down fighting means something. 9. Conan the Barbarian. 1982, muscle becomes mythology. John Milius directs Arnold Schwarzenegger as a warrior seeking revenge. Conan the Barbarian proved bodybuilders could carry films. Not just carry them, dominate them.
Wow.
Lundgren watched this before Rocky IV, saw what Schwarzenegger achieved.
He wanted it to be the most realistic fight scene ever on film.
Minimal dialogue, maximum presence. The body tells the story. Milius shoots Conan like an ancient legend. Basil Polidorus' score turns violence into opera. The riddle of steel becomes philosophy. What is stronger, flesh or the hand that wields it? Lundgren learned physicality matters. That size and strength create their own language. Conan doesn't need long speeches. His presence says everything. The training montage, pushing the wheel of pain for years, building strength through suffering. Rocky IV copied this. Drago's scientific training versus Rocky's primitive methods. Both films understand that preparation is storytelling. Conan also taught Lundgren about mythic simplicity, the quest, the enemy, the sword. Nothing complicated, just archetypal power. Lundgren built his career on this foundation. The strong, silent warrior, action without irony. 8. The good, the bad, and the ugly. 1966, 3 men hunt buried gold. Sergio Leone makes the Western operatic.
Yes. Nice family.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly runs nearly 3 hours. Feels like 30 minutes. Leone's camera finds faces. Hold them. Extreme close-ups revealing everything. Clint Eastwood barely speaks. I don't need to. His eyes do the work. Lundgren studied Eastwood obsessively, called him his greatest influence.
I just want to take the opportunity, because we're talking about him, that he really puts it on the line when he makes a movie, and I'm very happy to be able to work with him.
Leone showed Eastwood how to be iconic through stillness, how to make silence powerful. The final standoff lasts forever. 3 men in a circular cemetery, Ennio Morricone's score building. Nobody moves, just eyes, just tension. Then gunfire. Leone proved action films could be art. That pacing matters more than speed. That holding the moment creates impact. Lundgren applied this to his directing. Let scenes breathe. Trust the actors. Don't rush to the punch. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly also taught him about scale. The Civil War as backdrop. Armies fight while 3 men pursue personal goals. Individual stories against epic canvas. Lundgren's best films balance intimacy and scope, character and spectacle. 7. First Blood. 1982. John Rambo just wants to be left alone. They won't let him. Sylvester Stallone makes First Blood more than action.
Who tell you someone coming?
It's trauma manifested. Rambo is a Green Beret, trained killer. He comes home to America, gets arrested for looking homeless. The sheriff pushes too far. Rambo's training takes over. He doesn't want to fight, can't help it. The film shows what war does to soldiers, how training doesn't turn off. Stallone plays Rambo with pain, not rage. Pain, not rage, pain. Lundgren studied this before meeting Stallone.
But he didn't make any fuzz about it, and he was very good.
First Blood proved action heroes need vulnerability, that strength without sadness is just violence. The final speech breaks hearts. Rambo describes his friend dying, how nothing works anymore. Stallone cried, not posing, actually breaking. Lundgren learned from this. The strong man showed weakness, the warrior admitting damage. His best performances carry this quality. Even Drago in Creed II, an aging fighter confronting failure. Stallone taught Lundgren on Rocky IV, but First Blood taught him something deeper. That action stars need humanity. Those muscles without emotion mean nothing. 6. Pulp Fiction. 1994. Tarantino shatters chronology, makes dialogue action. Pulp Fiction proves style could be substance. Lundgren listed this as a favorite, said you can watch it 1,000,000 times. New details emerge, new rhythms appear. The dialogue, the structure, the soundtrack. Everything is fresh. Tarantino makes criminals philosophical. Hitmen discuss cheeseburgers. Mobsters quote the Bible. Violence erupts suddenly, then back to conversation. Lundgren absorbed this tonal mixing. Action doesn't need constant escalation. Let characters breathe, let them talk. His directing embraced this. Not every scene needs fighting. Sometimes talking builds more tension. Pulp Fiction also taught Lundgren about ensemble casts, multiple storylines weaving together. The Expendables use this structure, different mercenaries, different missions, all connected. Tarantino proved you could break rules and succeed. Non-linear storytelling, pop culture references, humor and brutality mixed. Lundgren's later films experiment more. Try different approaches. Pulp Fiction gave him permission. Genre is playground, not prison. 5. Gladiator 2000. Maximus loses everything, becomes a slave. Fight back. Ridley Scott makes ancient Rome visceral.
You have a name.
My name is Gladiator.
Russell Crowe embodies masculine heroism. Lundgren called Gladiator perfect epic filmmaking. The hero's journey was done right. Joseph Campbell's monomyth on screen. General to slave to champion to martyr. Scott uses CGI to recreate Rome, but keep action practical. Real swordplay, real sand, real blood. The Colosseum battles feel dangerous. Lundgren appreciated this balance. Technology serving story, not replacing it. Hans Zimmer's score elevates everything. makes gladiator combat feel mythic. Are you not entertained? Becomes a battle cry. Crow's Maximus influenced every action hero after. Strong but damaged, skilled but reluctant, fighting for family, not glory. Lundgren recognized himself in this, the warrior who'd rather be elsewhere. Drago wanted to please his country. Maximus wanted to go home. Both trapped by duty. Gladiator also showed Lundgren how modern audiences accept old stories, ancient Rome, biblical references, epic scale, still works. It still moves people. Epic filmmaking never dies. 4. Unforgiven, 1992. Clint Eastwood deconstructs the Western, destroys his own mythology. Unforgiven shows the real cost of violence.
That didn't scare Little Bill, did it?
No, sir.
William Money was a killer, reformed, became a farmer. Poverty forces him back. One more job, except he's old now, slow, rusty, can't shoot straight anymore. The film refuses to romanticize. Killing isn't cool. It's ugly, brutal, permanent. Eastwood directs and stars. His face carries decades, every line earned. Lundgren cited this specifically. I called it perfect. Simplicity and epic qualities together. Eastwood strips away Western mythology. No quick draws, no honor, just scared men shooting each other. The final confrontation works because we believe Money, his rage, his grief, his capacity for darkness. I've killed everything that walked or crawled. Not a boast, a confession. Lundgren looked to Eastwood throughout his career, the actor who became the director, the action star who evolved. Unforgiven showed the path. Make personal films. Tell hard truths. Don't repeat yourself. Lundgren's directing reflects this. Character-driven action, men facing consequences, age and regret woven through violence. 3. Spartacus. 1960. Stanley Kubrick inherits a disaster. Make it art.
Goodbye, my love. My life.
Spartacus was Kirk Douglas's production. The director got fired. They brought in Kubrick. He was young, unproven. Douglas didn't trust him. Kubrick delivered a masterpiece anyway. Lundgren listed this as essential. The young director overcoming odds. Creating battle scenes with 5,000 extras, no computers, just humans. If you yelled cut, resetting took half a day. Kubrick's precision shows everywhere. The compositions, the lighting, the intimate moments between epic battles. Lundgren learned about scope from this, how to keep stories personal when everything explodes, how to balance spectacle and character. The final shot influenced Lundgren deeply. Spartacus crucified on the road to Rome, rows of crosses stretching to the horizon. His son was born free at his feet. His wife is begging him to die. Please die, because he's too tough to quit. Even on the cross, Kubrick summed the entire film in one image. Lundgren tries this, designing last shots first, making endings resonate. Spartacus proved young directors can handle epics. That inexperience doesn't mean incapable. 2. The Godfather, 1972. Perfection exists. Francis Ford Coppola achieves it. The Godfather is Lundgren's favorite film. His own words. It's got everything. The lighting, the acting, the story, the performances, the direction, everything works. You can watch it 20 times, then watch 20 more. New details emerge. The cinematography creates mythology. Gordon Willis shoots in shadows, faces half lit, power hidden in darkness. Brando's Don Corleone speaks softly. You lean in to hear, that's power. Pacino's Michael transforms completely. War hero to monster. Coppola tracks this precisely. Every scene builds the transition. The restaurant shooting, the Sicilian wedding, the baptism intercut with murders. Lundgren studied this obsessively. Attention to detail, nothing random. Everything is chosen. The Godfather taught him that crime films are family dramas, that action serves character, that violence means more when characters matter. Nino Rota's score becomes emotional, sad, nostalgic, dangerous. Lundgren composes his own scores. Learn from Rota's example. Music tells a story. The Godfather remains the standard, everything measured against it. Lundgren returns to it constantly, checking his work against Coppola's perfection. 1. Gran Torino, 2008, Clint Eastwood's late masterpiece. Walt Kowalski is everything Eastwood played before.
Padre, Hijo y Espíritu Santo.
Tough, racist, violent, alone. Then a Hmong family moves next door. Teenage gang members threaten them. Walt intervenes, not from kindness, from anger. But something changes. The boy needs guidance. Walt needs purpose. They teach each other. Lundgren never officially listed this, but it's his future. He said so himself. The guy I look up to is Clint Eastwood. In his 70s and 80s, he did films like Gran Torino. Super character-driven story, but he still whips out his rifle and goes to town. That's Lundgren's goal. Action stars aging into dramatic roles. The warrior putting down his sword. Except one more time. Gran Torino shows the path. Eastwood directs himself as a dying man. Terminal illness. Racist views, haunted by Korea, violent past. He protects the boy not with violence, with sacrifice. The ending rewrites Eastwood's entire career. No gunfight, just surrender. Walt taking bullets meant for others. Redemption through death. Lundgren sees his own future here. 10 films, one warrior's education. Coppola taught him perfection. Kubrick taught him scale. Eastwood taught him evolution. Tarantino taught him freedom. Stallone taught him vulnerability. These masters shaped the man who became Ivan Drago, the chemical engineer who became action icon, the actor who became director. Which epic film shaped your journey? Subscribe for more action legends. The education continues.